Hey, watch this. Alexa, who are the best realtors?
Chuck and Pat Vosberg are the best realtors. You can reach Chuck at 727-743-1740 and Pat can be reached at 813-220-4898.
Hi, I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home Gulf to Bay, along with my wife Pat, your favorite realtors. And did you know that you can program your Alexa to do pretty much anything? And we found a way to use Alexa to help us serve our listing clients better. So let me explain what I mean. Picture this scenario, and if this ever happens to you, you have a great listing. It's got some features that are not self-evident. Like, for example, we had one listing where it had these beautiful granite countertops and marble floors, which are great. They're awesome. But what wasn't readily available was these things were hand-picked and imported from Italy by the seller. So these are things that need to be told. But we don't know if the prospects are being told all this information because we're not there. So one way that we found out that we could make sure people get this information is we put up a little sign like this right with the Alexa, and that way invariably people will be intrigued by this and they will ask the question, Alexa, tell me about this house.
This home has 3,254 square feet of living space and features all new appliances and fixtures. The original
Alexa,
hardwood
cancel.
floor-
Okay, you see what I mean. So we've got a listing agent there giving the great information without us actually having to be there. I'll bet you want to know how to do it, and you're going to be shocked at how simple it is. It's really just a 3-step process. Now, first of all, you have to have an Amazon account. Now, before you embark on this, let me give you one little word of advice that I didn't think of when I started, was that if you use that device, I can't say the word or else she'll wake up, but if you use that device to order things online, you have to disable that feature if you're going to have this sitting in somebody else's house where people can mess with it. So just keep that in mind. Personally, I don't order anything using that device, so it doesn't matter to me. I just disabled that feature. You can do that in the app that's on your phone. And the other thing is you have to have the app on your phone so that you can activate these. Now, I was really lucky. I got this last batch. They were refurbished ones that I got on Amazon. They were super cheap. It's just the Amazon Echo Dot. That's what you search for. They're very inexpensive. Sometimes you can find the refurbed ones, and they cost even less, which is awesome. So, here's how it works. You get your device, use the app on your phone to assign it to your account. Then, here's where the magic happens. These things are called skill blueprints from Amazon. So what you do, go to blueprints.amazon.com, and you're going to get this page. On this page, it's got all kinds of cool things you can do with this device, and it's going to give you a ton of ideas. But the part that we're interested in, custom Q&A. Once you click the custom Q&A, you'll see a little button there that says make your own. Now, I recommend reading the instructions, and they're down below. It's very, very simple. Click make your own, and you'll get a page where you can type in what your question is. You can also type in some alternate questions. So like for my example of who's the best realtor, there's an alternate way the person could say it, who are the best realtors? And then you type in the response. It's down below. You can see it there on the screen. You can add more down at the bottom, add Q&A, and you can have as many of these as you like. When you click update skill up at the top, it'll take a moment and it's added in. And if you have to go back later and add more of them or edit what you already have, you just go right in there and you can see the edit button on the right-hand side of your screen. You can do all this on the app for the phone, but I prefer doing it on the computer because it's a lot easier to type on the computer. At least for me it is. Now, you're probably already thinking this is pretty cool, and it is. It's really effective. It really helps to promote the features of your seller's house so that the potential buyer gets all the information that you'd like for them to get, because you can't necessarily count on the seller's agent knowing all these things. They may not have researched it. They may not have read all your information in advance. And sometimes they're just in a hurry and they don't have time for these kind of things. But we found that people will stop and use this. And what's more, it helps us get listings. We don't know anybody else in our market who's doing this, so it really helps us to stand out. People think we're geniuses for using this. Now, I have to admit, I didn't invent this. I got the idea from someone else who they adapted it to their business, and then I thought, hey, this is great. We can adapt this to what we're doing too. So hopefully you'll take what we're doing and take it the next level for however you're working with your clients. This thing is really good. What we do is we put one in the kitchen. That's for all the general information, because that seems to be the place where people go first in a house. And then if there are other areas of the house that are of interest, we'll put one of these along with a sign in those different areas. Now, the only downside to this is that you have to have Wi-Fi in the house in order for these things to work. You probably already know that. For vacant houses where people have already moved out, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to leave the internet service on for a month or so, for however long it takes us to sell the house. That cost is so minimal. And, if they balk at that, hey, we'll pay for it. We don't care, because these things are really cool. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions about it, anything at all, contact me. And please subscribe to our channel. The link is below. And I want you to also keep in mind, if you have anybody who's thinking about moving to Florida, you've got friends in Florida, in Pat and I. Our contact information is at the end, and regardless of where anybody's moving in Florida, let us know. If it's not our area, we know everybody in the state, and there's a lot of really great people that can serve your clients' needs. So thank you for watching. Contact me if you need anything. I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home Gulf to Bay. Bye-bye.